Like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit. Am I the asshole for not responding to my coworker after hours while remote? Earlier this week I handed in my notice because they have been mistreating me. I felt so relieved handing in my notice because I will finally be free from this toxic work environment. During my notice period I am tasked with training one of my coworkers, John, how to complete my tasks while wrapping up my work. I work 9 to 5 remote and I used to work many overtime hours. It was expected of us. But I decided to no longer stay back since I resigned. After handing in my notice, I made it clear to my coworkers that I end at 5. During the day I remind John, who I am training, that I will be ending at 5 every day. I train him for most of the day and we take small breaks every now and then to address our other work and emails. John always leaves all his questions until the end of our training session while I tell him I will be logging off. Last time I stayed back an extra 15 minutes to answer him. I was a bit annoyed since I gave him opportunities to ask earlier. Now I end our training sessions at 4:50 p.m. to leave room for questions or to address other work for the remaining 10 minutes. But John doesn't have any questions until after 5. At 5:01 p.m. or later John would message me on Teams, I have a question, or try calling straight away as I'm trying to log off. The way John asks questions on Teams is he tells you he has a question and then waits for you to respond before elaborating. At that point I continue to log off because I can respond the next day. On Thursday John tried calling me on Teams after 5 again. When I logged off John texted my personal phone an hour later, I have a question, and it's an emergency. It was not, and I ignored it. Friday morning I asked John what his question was but John was angry that I didn't respond to him on Thursday. He said that since I'm working remote, it's no big deal for me to stay back a couple of minutes or even log back on since it's not like I'm driving my way back to office. I told John that I'm firm with leaving at 5 and his questions will have to wait for the next day, but I do feel bad because my work laptop is right there. I can just log back on, but I've been overworked for so long and even had a breakdown in a team meeting. Am I the asshole for ignoring my coworkers' messages and calls after 5 p.m. even though I'm remote? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit.